Well, hello kiddies, it's your friendly neighborhood watchman here, with you again to bring you another video. This time, surprisingly, on the comedian Dave Chappelle being attacked while he was live on stage in LA. As you can see by the headline here, comic Dave Chappelle is attacked live on stage in LA before Jamie Foxx rushes to help after Woke Brigade tried to cancel him for jokes about trans people. Well, ever since the Will Smith, Chris Rock fiasco at the Oscars, some comedians been worried and saying that this would happen. Here is the attack. It's only briefly caught. The attacker comes rushing. Here you see. Rushing from the left. From our left.
Thank you, son.
So, yeah, he comes rushing in from our left, the viewer's left. We'll tackle. And here you can see the consequences of his actions. Look at that dislocated arm. Do stupid things, you win stupid prizes. And he shouldn't have done that. Security beat down his ass. So this happened while performing for a Netflix comedy show in LA. Netflix is a joke event. Shows a man charging onto the stage and tackling the comedian before he is dragged off by security. Jamie Foxx, who was watching the show from the wings of the Hollywood Bowl, wearing a sheriff's hat, rushed on stage along with security to detain the attacker. They did more than detain him. Chappelle, who sparked outrage in the trans community with comments in a Netflix show last year, appeared to be uninjured and continued with his set, joking it was a trans man. Chris Rock, who performed later in the Netflix as a joke event, then came on stage and joked, "Was that Will Smith? Was that Will Smith? Was that Will Smith? It's gotta be Will Smith." Footage later appears to show the attacker being treated by paramedics for an injured arm. Yeah, we saw that for ourselves. After the attacker was detained, Chappelle thanked Foxx on stage during the curtain call. Foxx added, "Listen, I just want to say this man is an absolute genius. We've got to make sure we protect him at all times. I've been doing this for 35 years. I just stomped that. I always wanted to do that." Chappelle came under fire last year with jokes about trans people in his Netflix comedy show, The Closer. During that controversial special, he made one comment stating that gender is a fact, prompting Netflix staff to protest and mass outrage on social media against some of his jokes. Poor snowflakes. Always looking for something to be offended about. Go to hell, Netflix staff. The attack comes weeks after Will Smith attacked Chris Rock on stage at the Oscars, raising fears, as I mentioned earlier, it would inspire similar violent protests against performers. The event was the first ever live Netflix comedy festival and features performances from big-name stars including Seth Rogen, Snoop Dogg, Bill Burr, I like Bill Burr, and Pete Davidson. So folks, that's all the excitement you're going to get out of this. At least right now. We done milked this cow dry. We'll wrap it up. Please hit that like button. If you like being kept up to date on assaults on comedians, please smash that like button as if you were jumping someone on stage. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. Hit that notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I make a new video. And as always, stay safe and I bid you peace.